Right, what is going on? This is Chesh here, and today we're going to open our whole box of Kaladesh, newest Magic the Gathering set, which just released today. As we can get all this plastic off. Now, here's the thing. Because of Kaladesh inventions, the rares and indeed most of the uncommons from this set are pretty low on the price right now, and that's fine, but I don't think that we'll be expecting to make money back out of this at all. Now, the one thing to remember is I live in Australia, so boxes here are about $165 Australian, so it's pretty expensive for us. Alright, let's dig in and we will see if we make profit or loss. Alright, so for this, I think what we'll do is we'll go straight to the uncommons and we'll just go from there, because that sounds like a good way to do it. Alright, so we've got Imperial Voyager, Foundry Inspector, which actually is pretty good in a specific combo deck, Ether Hub, which is the best uncommon land I've seen in a long time, and straight up Smuggler's Copter. That's awesome. The Smuggler's Copter right now is going for about $8, I think, Australian. So that's a bonus. Put our comms to the side. I think we'll just rejig that a little bit. Alright, next one. There we go. Alright, so first up we've got Fabrication Module, which is a very cool new module. Nature's Way, really good in that red-green energy deck. Servant of the Conduit. And we've got Syndication Trafficker. Alright, so focus. It's gonna be like this the whole time. Come on. Okay, so we've got Furious Reprisal. We've got Armorcraft Judge. Inventor's Apprentice, which seems really cool. And a Lost Legacy. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so we've got Bomat Bazaar Barrage. We've got an Arborax Stomper. Speedway Fanatic, which is great in the new vehicles deck. I'm actually working on a list for that at the moment. And a Confiscation Coup, which is fantastic to steal creatures. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Bumping the camera. another fabrication module, another Arborback Stomper, another Armorcraft Judge, and another Marionette Master. Iron League Steed, Spark of Creativity, Restoration Gearsmith, and a Panharmonicon. Ooh, and a Noxious Gearhulk. Fantastic. They are not that expensive, to be honest. They're about 40 or 50 Australian dollars. But you can't complain with that. Look at that border. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to, because it's cool. Straight for the uncommons. So we've got Demolition Stomper, Disappearing Act, Brazen Scourge, and a Paradoxical Outcome, which is actually part of a new combo deck that's being brewed by a lot of people at the moment to try and see if they can break it with the Ether Flux Reservoir. Basically play a whole bunch of cheap permanents and then bounce them. Draw a whole bunch of cards, do it again. So we have Unlicensed Disintegration, actually really handy in, we just saw something good back there, in red-black decks. We got Fig Tree Familiar, Filigree Familiar. The new Diabolic Tutor with the new art. We've got an Insidious Will. Modal cards are always great, especially when they can counter stuff. No, but we had something special, and we didn't. So, not bad that we've cracked a construct already. A Masterwork, Master Collection, whatever it's called. Pretty thing. Okay, so we got Demolition Stomper. We've got Shrewd Negotiation. Start Your Engines, which again is great in the new vehicle decks. And an animation module. Oh, and a foil. And our foil is Grouper Guide is our foil. Cool. Alright, so hazardous conditions, harsh scrutiny, durable handicraft, and an inspiring vantage. Again, red-white vehicles. Can't say no to that. So, hazardous conditions, Fretwork Colony, Inventor's Apprentice, and I wish we could see it. There we go, Dynavolt Tower, which is going to be great in a new red burn deck, I believe. Good old Big Red might actually be coming back. It's kind of a scary prospect, to be honest, especially back from the old days of burn. Best white uncommon in the set. Aerial Responder, Gearshift Ace, Perpetual Timepiece, and a Multiform Wanderer. Oh, and a foil Subtle Strike. We're almost a third of the way through the boosters. Alright, so next up is Blister Charger, a long-tusked cub, morbid curiosity, and our rare is midnight oil. Ooh, nothing? No. Always feels like there's a second something back there. Midnight oil, yeah, it's an interesting card. It's I don't know. It seems like one of the things you just kind of want to let the counters tick down and then donate it to somebody. Try and screw them out of cards. I don't think it's going to be used that much, to be honest. This guy's going to be great. Well, a virtuoso. So he's great at making thopters. Lots of thopters. He, she, I'm assuming he. I'm not sure. Make obsolete. A snare thopter. And a captured by the consulate. With a spark of creativity as a foil. It's pretty cool. Just clean this up a little bit. Uh-oh. Alright, next pack. So we got Blossoming Defense, which is a great card. We've got a long-finned Skywell. Another Speedway Fanatic. Need for Speed. And a Bromat Courier. Yeah, it's an interesting card. It's not great. Not bad. Not terrible, I guess. Right. So we've got Aetherborn Marauder and Jangia Sentry, Trusty Companion, and a Bristling Hydra. Alright, so we've got a Fairgrounds Warden, another Blossoming Defense, an Era of Innovation, and oh, that's nice, Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Fantastic. I actually just sold one of these off. So hopefully here's to being able to sell this in the Gear Hulk and maybe trying to rally enough money for another box. That would be fantastic. Can't complain so far, they're two very solid pools, but I haven't really cracked much that I actually need for decks, which is kind of sad, because that is pretty much what this is about. That's why I crack packs, because I do like to play Standard and Modern and Commander, which I might be doing something with Commander soon, but that is currently not being made public. Why are you not focusing? So we've got Shrewd Negotiations. So we got Shrewd Negotiation. We got an Oval Chase Daredevil. Ugh. Fairgrounds Trumpeter. And Depala Pilot Exemplar. Which is another card for the red-white racing card deck, but I already have 3 of these, and I don't think I ever want to play a 4th. Playing 3 even might be stretching it, because as much as I love the ability of when you tap her to race, basically, to pilot a vehicle, you're having to tap her and then you're having to tap mana out. So, not sure how that's going to go, but that's definitely on my block for testing. Next booster! Next booster! Alright, so we've got Skyweller's Shot, Servo Exhibition, Glint Nest Crane, which is great in that combo deck I was talking about with Paradoxical Outcome, and an Ether Squall Ancient. Focus. Alright, so we got a Spontaneous Artist. Wait, what? That wasn't a... not an uncommon. Pause. Alright, so we've got an Aetherworks Renegade, Gurupur Guide, Ceremonious Rejection, which is alright. It's one of the things that people are talking about. Gurupur Orrery, I can see that making it into maybe some Commander decks, maybe even some Standard, and a Consulate Skygate as a foil. Ah. Fun. Right. Okay, so we got Make Obsolete, Incendiary Sabotage. We've got a Morbid Curiosity, and a rare is an Lanthu Hellion. Another part of the red-green energy deck that I had proposed on StickyTrigger.com. So go over and read my stuff at StickyTrigger.com. It's great. I do video game reviews and I do all the board game stuff. Well, some of it when it comes about. Alright, so we've got another Long Tusk Cub, another fantastic Ether Hub, Snare Thopter, Sahil's Artistry, Sahelis, and a Fragmentize as a foil, which is great. Straight to the back. Alright. Fretwork Colony. We've got an Ether Torch Renegade, Whirler Maker, who makes Thopters, and a Key to the City, which is a great card. We're over halfway through now. Expect it to take this long, to be honest. Okay, so we've got a Weaponcraft Enthusiast. We've got another Shanjia Sentry. Speedway Fanatic again. And a Blooming Marsh. Ah, Blooming Marsh! Sounds hilarious when you're Australian and people use blooming as a swear word, or at least used to. Back in the old days, because we're all old. So, we've got another Weaponcraft Enthusiast, Spark of Creativity, a Restoration Gearsmith, and a Scrap Heap Scrounger, which is a very cool card. Expect to see it get some play. I don't know how much, but we shall see in the coming weeks. Black has sort of been notoriously underpowered lately, I think. Maybe that's just me. Most likely. Okay, so we've got an Engineered Might, Gearshift Ace, Perpetual Timepiece, and a Fumigate. It's brilliant in your Wrath effect that gains you life. Yes, it costs 5. That doesn't make it bad. But it does compete for a lot of top spots in any white deck who uses white, really. Okay, so we've got a Cloud Blazer, an Experimental Aviator, a Consulate Surveillance, and a Cultivator of Blades as our rare, and a foil Wily Bandar. Oh, you so wily. Daisy. So far, we've only gotten one mythic. So that's a bit interesting. Not really that worried. I'm sure that we'll get more, but I hope they're good. Okay, so we've got a Embral Bruiser, a Cloud Blazer, a Servant of the Conduit, so it goes out of focus, and a Dubious Challenge. Worst rare in the set, nobody's figured it out. It's just a wall of text, and it doesn't really do anything good. That definitely would be the worst card in the set if you ask me. Maybe I'm wrong. I like to think I'm not. Okay, so we've got Contraband Kingpin. We've got a Wisp Weaver Angel. A Veteran Motorist, which is great because I need him for my deck. And an Electrostatic Pummeler, which is a fantastic new creature. An energy sink, basically. Which may actually need to go in a copy or two into my energy deck, because it's that damn good. Especially if you pump it with Larger Than Life, give it Trample and +4/+4 as a sorcery, and then just pump it, the bejesus out of it. Watch your opponent cry. Sounds like a good option to me. Okay, so we've got an Imperial Voyager, Chief of the Foundry, Visionary Augmenter, and a Spirebluff Canal. It's great because I played blue-red, a lot of blue-red, and that's awesome. Could use more of those. We've got 6 packs left. 6 packs, and I'm pretty sure that technically we've only cracked 1 mythic. So now I am maybe getting a little bit worried. Blister Charger, Furious Reprisal, Ether Meltdown, and an Ovia Pashiri Sage Lifecrafter. That's a lot to say. And a foil version of her in the same pack. Okay, sure. Why not? Because that's a thing that happens. Should have been a Chandra and a foil Chandra. Okay, so Decoction Module, Glimmer of Genius, Console Shield Guard, and an Aetherworks Marvel as our other mythic. Which, I wish was another Planeswalker, to be honest. The Marvel's alright, but I don't know if it just seems a bit slow to be seeing standard play at the moment. And you can whiff on it quite easily. So we've got an Oval Chase Dragster, Elegant Edgecrafters, Refurbish, which is great, and a Fateful Showdown. So, Well of Virtuoso, decoction module, I'll say it one day, Era of Innovation, and our other mythic is a Demon of Dark Schemes, which is cool because it'll go on a commander deck that I'm working on, sort of, maybe, we'll see. Third mythic down. Aerial Brigadier, Molefist Doorbuster, Knock Knock, Too Late, Elegant Edgecrafters, Authority of the Consoles. Last booster pack. Let's hope it's a good one. Harnessed Lightning, the first Harnessed Lightning that I have gotten out of this box. The second one I've gotten since the pre-release, and I went to 3 or 4 different pre-releases. So that's kind of scary. Servo Expedition, Glint Nest Crane, and a Fleet Wheel Cruiser. Oh, and a Foil Planes. And that's it. So what did we get that was of note? Smuggler's Copter, the Noxious Gearhulk, Ashandra, Aetherworks Marvel, the Demon of the Dark Schemes, and a Fleet Wheel Cruiser. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. Well, that's it. Like and subscribe, obviously. I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully we'll be able to do many more. So hopefully over the next week or so, we might have product from elsewhere, but that'll obviously happen when it goes up, and you'll know. Keep your eyes on stickytrigger.com, and go and read our reviews and stuff. And until next time, keep cracking packs.
Hey, thanks for watching the video. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up. While you're here, why not hit that subscribe button? Then, go across to stickytrigger.com, give them some love.